Hi, my name is Caroline, and this is my sister.
Hi, I'm Rebekah.
We are participating in the Paradigm Scholarship with a goal to aid in domestic fire prevention. And because we want to help others, especially where safety is concerned, we've come up with an invention that will keep people safe if it does its job correctly.
Yes, each year, as the Paradigm Foundation states on their website, more Americans are killed in home fires than earthquakes, hurricanes, and tornadoes combined, making this the greatest disaster threat in the U.S. Home fires happen for many different reasons, but the leading cause, totaling almost 50% of all incidences, is cooking-related fires. One of the saddest things about these fires is that they are usually preventable. Another issue is that young children and senior citizens are twice as likely to die in a home fire than everyone else.
Because of this, we thought, now, what if there was a way to decrease the number of fires caused by cooking by warning residents of a potential fire source?
Based on these factors, we decided to call our product Heat Alert.
Because that's exactly what it does. And here's how it works.
Our invention has two main parts, a heat sensor and an app. Our goal is to warn residents or their loved ones of a rapid increase in temperature in their kitchen, which will be sensed by the heat sensor.
The heat sensor is more accurately described as a thermal fluctuation sensor, which will detect any rapid increases in temperature and then send an alert to the cell phone via its Wi-Fi module. There, it should notify the user with some annoying alarm that the temperature near the sensor is rising and has reached X degrees. This is the prototype for our sensor, and it is using an Arduino microcontroller and this tiny thermal sensor. This is the Wi-Fi module, an ESP8266, that will transmit the data from here to the app, and then this is the LCD display to read the temperature directly from the sensor. Now, the temperature currently is 72.61 degrees Fahrenheit. If I put my finger on the thermal sensor, it increases quite rapidly. And now it is at 76. So if it was a real fire, it would increase much more quickly to a much higher temperature. Using the Arduino IDE, an interface development environment, I can get the IP address of the Wi-Fi module, sync the app with that number, and voila, I have a connection, and I can program the app to create an alert when a certain temperature is reached. Now, our model is not quite that far along yet, but a brief alert on the app will look something like this over here. Using Xcode, we are trying to incorporate all of these different components into the app.
The alert, the Wi-Fi connection, and the steady data from the sensor.
Also, settings for the user to put in alert preferences, and even a button to enable the app to automatically call 911 when a certain temperature is reached.
For our actual finished product, the temperature sensor will be about this big, easy to put up, and the user can put up multiple sensors that will all show up in the app. Now, if it is as sensitive as we hope it'll be, we'll be sure to warn people to not put it right above the stove or another direct heat source.
That way it won't set an alarm for every pot of boiling water or hot skillet.
If strategically placed, though, we wanted to feed the exact temperature of that spot to the app and send an alert when a significant temperature change has occurred.
The app settings is where people can see the current temperature of any sensor in the house and control the exact temperature that they want to be notified at.
Also, in the case of senior citizens or people who don't use a phone frequently, we are going to develop an external alert system.
Some small device that someone can wear around their neck or put on a keychain that will sound an alarm in the same way that the app would.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and in the case of fire, there is no cure.
Meaning that we need as much prevention as possible when it comes to fire. Heat Alert will not stop fires from happening, but it can hopefully alert someone of a potential dangerous heat source in their home in time to prevent a fire.
With cooking fires being the largest cause of home fires, a chief goal of Heat Alert is to notify the user when a kitchen heat source, such as the stove or oven, is left on. Then also, with a small external alarm, young children, elderly people, or people without a smartphone can benefit from this as well.
And therefore, we have, theoretically at least, met two specific goals of this invention: helping prevent kitchen fires and hopefully helping the elderly and small children when it comes to home fires. Because fire is everyone's fight, we want Heat Alert to be a means of equipping people to that end. We want to especially thank the people at Project Paradigm and the American Red Cross for giving us the opportunity to innovate and present this idea for the Paradigm Scholarship in the hope that it will help prevent home fires. Thank you for watching.